Greetings. Salut. Zum Wohl. Here's to ya. Just a moment at a table in a tavern, talking, engaging, thinking, reacting. But unlike a lot of what you can see on YouTube and different places, I'm just talking more generally, a little bit more removed, more broadly perhaps. I would like there to be more people watching, but even if I only ever speak alone, and 500 years from now someone finds this, they will consider that there was someone who's a normal person who was thinking about what's going on. Why can't we just live? Why must everything be reduced to, in America, Republican, Democrat? Why must it be reduced to that? Why can't 70% to 80% to 90% of the people be recognized as having a general view that fits? So, not making specific commentary about political activities, political goings on, or even cultural. I am, though, commenting, considering. When they distract in order for you not to think about what's going on, what are they trying for? When they distract by having the legacy media repeat the same talking points as if they were all given a script, and when you hear them or you read it, you go, these people are saying the same thing. They are saying the same thing. It doesn't take a third grader to figure out they were told what to say. So, challenge for you, as it's a challenge for me every day, is to question your sources. Question them. Where did they get this? How did they prove it? How did they support it? Can you, listening to them or hearing them or reading it, can you distinguish what is factual versus what they've projected? Can you distinguish what they supported from what they claimed with no support? And they went right on into assumption and projection and conclusion. Can you do that? If you can't do that, this is one of the themes of this pitiful little channel, pitiful little postings. I don't have an ego. I could care less. I would like more people to listen. Can you distinguish between what is factual and what is supported from all the other stuff you hear? If you can't do that, go back to the beginning to where you are saying, well, what's factual, what's supported? Where do you get that? And then where do you get it? What's your evidence? How did you get there? Wait. That's an assumption. Come back to what you supported. Can you do that? Then can you do it again? Then can you do it every time you're listening to, it does not matter who. Doesn't matter. This is how you listen. Or you listen as a Pavlovian dog. Sorry. I love dogs. Dogs are great. But if you are only responsive, you are a Pavlovian dog. If you're good with that, that's really too bad. You shouldn't be good with that. You have a mind, you have a brain, you have a soul. I'm assuming. Just kidding. You have a soul. I'm assuming all of that. Why would you want to just be a Pavlovian responder to what the legacy media tells you how to think, or the party, Democrat or Republican? But in these days, it's the Democrats who have there's no room for dissent, there's no room for other opinion, there's no room for other thought. And if you think there is, try being a black conservative. Try being a Democrat who questions the automatic right to abortion all the time throughout the entire 9 months of pregnancy. Try being that. I'm not commenting on it. Did you notice? Fact versus I didn't say anything about that. I didn't say what matters. I didn't say when. I didn't say anything. I just said in observing the Democrats, it's very clear. No dissension is allowed when it comes to abortion. It used to be that there were pro life, anti abortion, pro baby Democrats. There were. There are probably still some. But if they reveal that, they will be relentlessly attacked. They used to be pro choice, I guess it's called, pro abortion, what it really means. Republicans. They used to be that. You can still be a pro choice, pro abortion Republican. You can't be a pro life, pro baby, anti abortion Democrat. You can't be that anymore. So, just some thoughts. It's a day with a wine glass in it. Because sometimes it just gets too overwhelming to listen to all this spew. I can't take all this spew, I never could. But are you training yourself up to question what you're being told? Doesn't matter by whom. I'll give you a completely different example. There are a lot of people of faith, Christians, church going people, who, if they listened to the leaders that they follow, would think that they should have suspended all their activity, all their action during the COVID times for safety and security and for health. What? Yo, MTV Raps, what are y'all talking about? You're not even, your life isn't worth that. What is your life? What is it worth? Is it worth giving your life to reach others, to minister to others, to share with others? Is that worth it? Even if you get sick, is that worth it? What are you living for? If it's not worth it, what are you living for? What are you living for? So there are a lot of people who are members of church congregations, faith groups, the many parts of the Roman Catholic Church, among many, many others, I'm not singling them out, who submitted to the government. Christians are to render unto Caesar what is Caesar's and God what is God's. But at no point in the gospel did it ever talk about abandoning God's call on you to worship Him, to fellowship in His name, and to serve others, to call others, to reach others. But many church leaders did just that. So that's it. I don't typically have conclusions or answers. I just bring some things up to say, hey, you know, the challenge is in are you thinking? Not being cynical thinking, but are you thinking? Are you identifying? Are you saying, hey, that's, what's an old term? That's bogus. If you don't know what it means that it's a nice substitute for BS. What are we doing? What are we thinking? How are we getting there? How did we get here? Equip yourself now so that you can be a discerner without having to work at it because it's something you've trained yourself to do. Turtle doesn't have to work on on being protected by its shell because its shell protects itself. That doesn't work perfectly. That's not a good analogy, but it's there. You need to have that kind of shell so that these swayings of the immediate and every wind of doctrine, slick talker, you're not going to go for any of that. You're not going to be a big objector or ugly, but you're just going to go, wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what are you talking about? That's where you want to be. That's where I want to be. I want to always be going, wait, where did you get that? What are you talking about? I want to be where I don't believe it because someone says it. I believe it because it's true. That's where I want to be. Join me. We need a lot more people who believe because it's true. This is just a long Friday night in the tavern, kicking back. Son of Liberty 2020, mliberty 2020 at gmail.com. TheLibertyHub.com. TavernTalks.locals.com. Until next time, work on being a thinker, a reactor. Work on being a, hey, prove it. Show me. I'm listening. Show me. Work on being that. See you next time.